हमारा का लेना ना देनी नहीं चला गया करो वो देखे हैप्पी
Good exponent of those Yorkers as well.
Straight down, the man's throat is swelling. Not the start they wanted, and John Cox can't believe his misfortune. That is Ashwin Bandara. Well, he's the safest of fielders, and John.
It's the Candy Falcons as well. The bowler then was Carlos Brathwaite, so I wonder if this was a plan, and that's why he's got that reaction. Wicket in the first over, and hero of the previous game, previous outing, is walking back without scoring a run. It's 0 for 1.
बेबी तुम्हारे लिए करी बना रहा था, प्लीज डांटना मत।
डांटूंगी नहीं, गोली मार दूंगी।
नया लाइजॉल किचन स्प्रे एंड वाइप तेज वॉश जल से 100% बेहतर सफाई और मारे 99.9% जर्म्स। नया लाइजॉल किचन स्प्रे जस्ट शूट एंड वाइप।
सारा पानी फंसा हुआ है, ड्रेन ब्लॉक खुल ही नहीं रहा।
इसीलिए आपका भरोसेमंद हार्पिक लाया है नया ड्रेन एक्सपर्ट। इसका शक्तिशाली फॉर्मूला जल्दी ब्लॉकेज हटाए और ड्रेन खोले सिर्फ 30 मिनट में।
नया हार्पिक ड्रेन एक्सपर्ट।
Plans were in place, execution was good, the bowler got rewarded.
Little chip in the air. This time, maybe a couple of runs. They'll come back for 2. That mid-wicket area is widely open, and Zahur Khan tends to bring the ball back into the right-hander. Just chipped it a little bit uppishly, but safely. And look at this return. Someone was enjoying the purple patch in his international career with the runs he made for Zimbabwe.
He'll be glad to get off the mark.
Last ball of the over. It's 2 for 1.
बेबी तुम्हारे लिए करी बना रहा था, प्लीज
दूंगी नहीं, गोली मार दूंगी।
नया लाइजॉल किचन स्प्रे जस्ट शूट एंड वाइप तेज वॉश जल से 100% बेहतर सफाई और मारे 99.9।
Shaniel has to face the ball. Charmika Karuratne opened the bowling in the last game, doing so even here.
वजन ले लिया
Must-win loser misses out. Gets off the mark with a quick run. But for that to happen, Dabula needs to win today.
We're talking about Jordan Cox and how he was dismissed today. Have a look at this. This was against Kandy and Palakele, and then today, straight to the man, backward square leg. So that line, you really should be looking to be scoring, especially early on. Kandy Falcons will be relieved to see his back. He's a dangerous player. What is happening to the captains? We saw Shanaka getting off the park, got himself injured, and now Vanindu Hasaranga is struggling with the hamstring.
Yeah, he seemed to be struggling, Vanindu Hasaranga. He signaled to the dressing room. Oh, just playing from the crease. That time, Sikandarasa.
It's not the first time. Even this time last night, we saw 2 or 3 balls in the evening game that just got a bit of extra bounce. So you can expect that. It'll be interesting to see if it was a cross seam delivery, just a normal seam up. But we have seen this. Yeah, Karuna Ratne
अरे वो जे वो पवन याजन के तो वो जे
already touching 140 Ks
मुंडो का देखे तो
and getting the movement too. Slightly offline.
वो जे को देवास में गैरेज है, किराए से गैरेज है, छोरो देखना पड़ेगा, अच्छो है, घर को
Another run
जमीन नहीं है.
added to the total.
See, one thing that you could
अरे
see
वो जे वो
Sikandarasa is not
अरे वो जे हूँ किरो 100% वो जे दो भाई ये भी
not striking the middle of the bat.
लगा
Can't find those gaps, the singles that he would love to have, just to get himself moving. Right, Vanindu Hasaranga is going off. He signaled to the dressing room. Not sure what exactly the problem was, but Amir Sohail thinks it could be just a slight hamstring tightening. Oh. For a moment I thought the wicket keeper will go for it,
पेट में थोड़े फोन लगा के बात
but it was
करें.
a little bit too wide and it ran away to the boundary.
Javika Karuna thought exactly what you thought. I don't know if this ball was that far away from the keeper. It actually come off the face of the bat, I think, as opposed to the glove. The wicketkeeper wasn't able to spot that angle. He was in a state of inertia. He's furious. Should be. Not the right technique shown by the wicketkeeper. Move with the angle of the ball. He didn't. Chance for big.
Do you think it was kind of onto the keeper a little bit too quickly than he anticipated because it went off the bat? It was a little bit slow to move.
हाँ वो जे वो देखे मैं.
If you have a look at the replay, you'll get the answer.
ओके
of
जगह
the
हुई चुकी थी
question
पूछ
you
जाओ.
asked.
खजूरी हुई थी.
All right, let's see. He reacts a little bit late. He was moving a little bit slow. The anticipation wasn't really there. And just look at the time he moves. Now, the ball's directed towards the leg stump. It's just now. It's just now that he starts to move. At which
यार
point,
रोटेला दो
I think the ball is fasting.
Got the answer.
Well done. Why do you think I asked you? My goodness gracious. Vinod Bhanuka. That's what I'll have to ask him. For a moment I thought Sikandarasa has thrown it away. But it's him.
Sikandar, go and give him a hug. After 2 9 for 1.
Thrown it away, but it's him.
करण
Sikandar go.
और ये
मेहनत सिंह, तो बताइए आज बाथरूम क्लीनिंग में कौन जीतेगा? मेहनत या नया हार्पिक बाथरूम क्लीनर?
मेहनत।
देख लेते हैं। इधर नया गाढ़ा हार्पिक बाथरूम क्लीनर, उधर डिटर्जेंट रगड़ो फिर भी गंदा।
सपना देखने में क्या जाता है?
नहीं आया मजा।
The broadcasters for you of the Lanka Premier League. Quite a few of them.
ada आएगा तू आ होगा kan
Sikandar Asa crossed on that shot on
मोबाइल लियो
Again, not in control, but he might get away with it. Yes, falls away from the running fielders, but he could see that Sikandar Asa is not moving as freely as he would love to.
Yeah, flirting with danger.
समझ गए बेटा मैं
He's tempting fate. He is. That was last ball or last over. He didn't even get a glove on it. And Sikandar Asa, next ball he faces, he's getting another opportunity. And as a guy who's been in great form over the last 7 or 8 months in national colours, his extra fielder on the field, I think he thinks he needs to help out the fielders.
देख कुत्ते के ग्राउंड में देख
He's enjoying
कुत्ते के ग्राउंड में
Seemed to be a bit confused, not knowing which way to run.
I think he's looking for Benendu.
It's completely confusing, this large field. Sikandar Raza on strike. And Zahur Khan has been on the money.
Just going back to what I was saying about Raza, sometimes he played so well for such a long time, and you go somewhere and you have a bit of a lean run. Sometimes the natural thing is to try and hit yourself out of it, because you know you can hit the ball and you've just had a purple patch doing so. Sometimes it's just the feeling that I'm getting out of it. He's anxious, isn't it? Anxious to get runs. That's better, much better. That's more like Sikandar Raza, we know.
You had to make him feel good, but just 2 runs. He didn't push hard enough to even look at a third. But yeah, he'll also feel that he's obviously underperformed. Came into the side, joined Kandy Falcons, with double aura with a massive reputation. He was considered to be one of the top players at that time. The runs he got for Zimbabwe, won games for Zimbabwe. He was with his batting. To be one of the top players at that time. The runs he got for Zimbabwe, won games.
You know, when you're out of form, what happens to you as a batsman when you become anxious? You try and play the ball too early, just to feel the ball onto the bat. The best thing for you to get off of that rut, to play the ball late. See the ball coming out of the bowler's hand, let your brain dictate and move accordingly, and try and play the ball close to your body. He is been trying to reach for the ball. That's good. In the air, into the gap, and a boundary for Sikandar Raza. This should release a bit of pressure on him.
Even Arsene Bandara couldn't get there.
As quick as he is. And the other thing that will add extra pressure on Sikandar Raza is the fact that he's one of the overseas players. The team hasn't done well. And silently in the change room, you know, people will be expecting runs, and not just runs, wickets from you as well. So yeah, he just needs a good innings to get himself out of this rut. Hopefully keep the team hopes alive.
Bowled. What is he trying to do? clever. Excellent length. 17 for 1.
सारा पानी फंसा हुआ है, ड्रेन ब्लॉक खुल ही नहीं रहा।
इसीलिए आपका भरोसेमंद हार्पिक लाया है नया ड्रेन एक्सपर्ट। इसका शक्तिशाली फॉर्मूला जल्दी ब्लॉकेज हटाए और ड्रेन खोले सिर्फ 30 मिनट में।
नया हार्पिक ड्रेन एक्सपर्ट।
बेटा सुमो, मिर्च की कहानी सुनोगे? कहते हैं 15th सेंचुरी में पोर्चुगीज जहाज में पहली बार मिर्च इंडिया लाए थे।
बात शुरू हुई मिर्च की हिस्ट्री से, पर बन गई सुमो की लाइफ में एक मजेदार मिस्ट्री।
Let's look at the sponsors. Buzzerplay.net, the title sponsor, presented by SkyExchange.net, powered by quite a few official league partners. Good to have Sri Lanka Tourism as the tourism partner. This is Jamika Kamaratna. Oh, that's through. Between point and cover. Kamaratna felt that was catchable. But I really don't think so. I think it was
अभी काला फोन लगा था वो।
Not only he is a very well organized player, but he knows few ways to find boundaries. And that has been the hallmark of his batting, finding those gaps consistently.
Can you believe it's the first ball of the 4th over and it's only the second ball that Siobhan Daniels faced? Now I know that's not by design, but that's the last thing that the Aura would want in the power play, as well as he played yesterday. 55 balls for his 80.
straight to the man at extra cover. That was a very good looking shot, just leaning into it and driving it. First one short and wide, hammered through point, and then the next one.
Just keep an eye on his bottom hand, how the wrist rolled, and that's why he was able to drive the ball all along the ground. By roll of that bottom hand wrist, he ensured that he doesn't play the ball with the open face of the bat. That's good technique.
Oh, I think it's it well, but he really ran hard. He gave it his all, but just couldn't get there.
There are few edges when it comes to this left-hander, Siobhan Daniels, who is highly talented. He has to improve his back foot play. Every time he looks to pull the ball, he's on the front.
A lot of discomfort for into Saranga. Work on. Forward.
Good bouncer. Really good bouncer.
See, just have a look at his footwork. Back and across, then he moves his front leg, plants it, and then from there on he wants to go forward. It's not natural, is it? Is it? You know, if you move your back leg first, front leg afterwards, then back leg has to move after that. That's natural, and that's where he has to improve. That is the edge I was talking about. He has to smoothen out if he wants to be a well-rounded opener. After 4, 24 for 1.
निकल जा। बेबी तुम्हारे लिए करी बना रहा था, प्लीज डांटना मत।
डांटूंगी नहीं, गोली मार दूंगी।
नया लाइजॉल किचन स्प्रे, जस्ट शूट एंड वाइप। फ्री डिशवॉश जेल से 100% बेहतर सफाई और मारे 99.9% जर्म्स। नया लाइजॉल किचन स्प्रे, जस्ट शूट एंड वाइप।
Get set for the fireworks in the Test series. Bangladesh versus India, second test, Thursday, 22nd December.
24 for 1. 4 overs completed. Ocean Thomas at the far end, replacing Zahoor. Machikome, one of the partners, sponsors of the league. Indeed, very popular brand. Machikove, not just in Sri Lanka but internationally too. Ocean Thomas had a good return in that first game, 3 wickets, bowled with good pace. Round the wicket to the left-handed Siobhan Daniel. Goes very wide of the crease. Good. Starts off at a wide angle and he goes wide of the crease as he delivers round the wicket.
Although they have lost in-form batsman Jordan Cox, but they're looking to recover. Once again was in a spot of bother. The left-hander once again looking to pull the ball, work the ball on the onside of the front foot. And that has hurt him.
It goes very wide of the crease, very close to that return crease, isn't it?
Actually, when you see him about 1.5 meters away, you think that he's going to put his foot on that line. So he does well to make sure he's well inside it. Not well inside it, but inside it. At the end,
time. Vinod Manuka making amends. Dropped a fairly simple catch, but he's held on to a fairly thick edge of Siobhan Daniel.
He tried that out of frustration, didn't it? The left-hander. He never looked comfortable with those short-range deliveries, and that was a airy-fairy stroke. Old-fashioned slog. But the wicketkeeper did not falter this time around. He took it cleanly. It's 24 for 2.
बेबी तुम्हारे लिए करी बना रहा था. प्लीज डांटना मत.
डांटूंगी नहीं, गोली मार दूंगी.
नया लाइजॉल किचन स्प्रे, जस्ट शूट एंड वाइप. तेज डिशवॉश जेल से 100% बेहतर सफाई और मारे 99.9% जर्म्स. नया लाइजॉल किचन स्प्रे, जस्ट शूट एंड वाइप.
Get set for the fireworks in the Test series. Bangladesh versus India, second Test, Thursday, 22nd December.
24 for 2, Manuka Rajapaksa, another left-hander again, hasn't had a great run in the current Lanka Premier League. The returns have been poor, the strike rate below par. Best of 38. So Daniel was going really hard. Almost the bottom of the bat. Good catch by the keeper. Oh, another one. Out for ball. Firm-footed drive by Manuka Rajapaksa. His feet went nowhere. It was pitched up. It was full.
Well, Shane Thomas, where have you been? 2 and 2 yesterday, 2 and 2 today. And ripping the top order of the Dambola order. At your service. That was a good take behind the stumps. Yeah, he's the wicket-taking option, isn't he? His miserable run continues. 24 for 3.
वॉलीबॉल के सुपर ह्यूमंस जहां पब्लिक वहां रूबे प्राइम वॉलीबॉल लीग पावर्ड बाय
बहुत बड़ी कॉन्स्पिरेसी होने वाली है. काठमांडू टाइम बॉम्ब पर है.
Right, he's on a hat trick. 2 slips in place. He had a similar over in yesterday's game. Dasun Shanaka, who gets it off the inside edge of the bat. They'll come back for 2. Don't forget Dasun Shanaka, he's having an injury, a hand injury. He's nursing it, don't think he's 100%, but has to come in at a difficult time. 2 wickets lost on the same score, 24 and 24.
Bhanuka Rajapaksa. Disappointing once again. It's a poor shot first ball up, especially to a man you know has got a bit of pace and is striking.
End of the over, 26 for 3.
प्राइम वॉलीबॉल के सुपर ह्यूमंस जहां पब्लिक वहां दुबे प्राइम वॉलीबॉल लीग पावर्ड बाय
हमारा पूरा क्राउड राम्या के लिए चीयर कर रहा है. वी नीड देम ऑन आवर साइड. हम एक टैलेंट शो करते हैं ना. जाहिरा अली और राम्या मंत्री दोनों साथ मिलकर ये इवेंट ऑर्गेनाइज करेंगे. ग्रांड
fans are having a great time to bring the LPL closer to the fans. This fan zone has been created inside the stadium. This fan zone will host a variety of activities throughout the rest of the LPL matches. Photo opportunities to mingle and jingle, get autographs signed. The players will also distribute LPL balls to selected fans who are watching the match inside the stadium. So get over, be a part of it, contest and participate in contests held on the SLC and LPL board. Hasaranga strikes. That's the fifth one. Half the team back in the pavilion.
The Fernando knew what was coming. Gives the right hand to Hasaranga. Does that really well. First up googly, but just not good enough to counter it. Nice length, looping it up, slower. Trying to play the up. It's not fully, it's very difficult stroke to play. And that man on screen with the niggle strikes for the Falcons. Robin Fernando, the young man, goes for double 41 for 5.
अभी मन करीब देखिए 4 के लिए सीधा दुआ
अरे भोटा का कैसे वीडियो
प्राइम वॉलीबॉल के सुपर ह्यूमंस जहां पब्लिक प्राइम वॉलीबॉल लीग
हम शादी के बाद यहाँ रहने वाले हैं। जेब में कितने पैसे? 115। थोड़ी कम नहीं है 2 करोड़ से?
सपना देखने में क्या जाता है?
ना है तू अंधेरा, ना हूँ मैं उजाला, मिलके कोहर। वो भी ले
Matthew Ford, new batter, in way too early with a lot to do. 9 T20 games, a best of 15. Now here's a question for you guys. You've been seeing Hasaranga struggle a wee bit. We suspect he's got a niggle. Should he be out there? Is it really necessary to push himself at this stage?
You'd expect that he will think about his own preservation and continuance in this tournament. He's enjoying his bowling at the moment. Hasn't really been amongst the wickets recently, so that dismissal will please him.
The last thing what you need as a Kandy Falcon supporter is a niggle to be a great one or a tear, hamstring tear. That's the worst thing as a Kandy Falcons fan as well as a Sri Lankan fan with so much cricket coming up. But knowing how competitive Hasaranga is, being the captain, new franchise, he's somebody who's not want to leave the field. I admire that, but got to be smart in decision making.
With so much cricket happening, the position the Kandy Falcons are on the table, the situation of the game doesn't need to. That's the 8th over, done, 45 for 5.
वॉलीबॉल के सुपर ह्यूमंस जहां पब्लिक वहां दुबई प्राइम वॉलीबॉल लीग पावर्ड बाय
बेटा सुमो मिर्च की कहानी सुनोगे? कहते हैं 15th सेंचुरी में पोर्चुगीज जहाज में पहली बार मिर्च इंडिया लाए थे।
बात शुरू हुई मिर्च की हिस्ट्री से, पर
For him was once rated kind of the best keeper in Sri Lanka maybe a couple of years ago. But he really hasn't kicked on to cement his place in the national team. In fact, he's fallen behind
Nowadays, wicketkeepers also need to be all-rounders, score runs. This was earlier today. Couple of chances. Yeah, did he move well enough for that? Thought he could have got to it, but then this one, very high in the night sky, but you'd expect the keeper to at least get a glove to it. It said that you should learn from your mistakes, and that he did. Beyond those two chances, that's his first catch that he completed, and then a second diving away to his left. Bit of redemption. But these are opportunities for the young guys to showcase their skills, and a keeper is not judged by what he takes. You always remember what mistake he makes. Because your keeper's supposed to be 100%, isn't he?
Definitely he has fallen down the pecking order. Best you could do when you are in that position is to keep reminding selectors you are there. You get the opportunity. This method of cricket that the entire world is watching. Only thing you could do is show what you got, especially with the bat, as was mentioned. It's important as a wicket keeper to score runs. Got a very good opportunity opening the batting today. Missed out. It can happen to anybody. It's important to showcase what you got. It's been scoring heavily in domestic cricket, but it's about doing it when the batter scores as being up 50 for Dambulla.
It's the nature of the beast. Result oriented. It's about the results. In cricket, it's about wickets, runs. 9 bowled, 50 for 5. Yep, time out it is.
सारा पानी फंसा हुआ है, ड्रेन ब्लॉक खुल ही नहीं रहा।
इसीलिए आपका भरोसेमंद हार्पिक लाया है नया ड्रेन एक्सपर्ट। इसका शक्तिशाली फॉर्मूला जल्दी ब्लॉकेज हटाए और ड्रेन खोले सिर्फ 30 मिनट में।
नया हार्पिक ड्रेन एक्सपर्ट। बहुत बड़ी कॉन्स्पिरेसी होने वाली है। उस पे चांद भी काठमांडू टाइम बॉम्ब पर है। स्याही स्याही हो रही रोशनी भी।
हमारा पूरा क्राउड राम्या के लिए चीयर कर रहा है। We need them on our side. हम एक टैलेंट शो करते हैं ना।
जाहिरा अली और राम्या मंत्री दोनों साथ मिलकर ये इवेंट ऑर्गेनाइज करेंगे।
क्रांति नहीं लानी है कैंपस में हमें सरला जी।
To bring change, we need change.
That is a big, big wicket. Now Virat Kohli.
जब लाइफ मौका देगी क्या करे?
मुकाबला बेजोड़ होगा। इस बार सिर्फ बदला नहीं, क्रिकेट तोड़ फोड़ होगा। इंडिया टूर ऑफ बांग्लादेश 4 से 26 दिसंबर लाइव सोनी लिव पर।
पढ़ाई करके पैसे वो ही कमाते हैं जिनको जिंदगी को, दुनिया को पढ़ना नहीं आता। लेकिन फॉर्मल एजुकेशन का एक फायदा मुझे मिला। I met this woman, the love of my life.
मेरे लिए तू ना बना, तेरे लिए मैं ना बनी।
कुछ भी कूल नहीं होना चाहिए, सब कुछ फाड़ू होना चाहिए।
एक ना मम्मा थी। मम्मा ने खाना बनाना सीखा बच्चों के लिए। बच्चों ने बोला कोरियन खाना, तो मम्मा ने कोरियन सीखा। बच्चों ने बोला मास्टर शेफ जाओ, मम्मा मास्टर शेफ गई। एक जिद जो बनी एक माँ की ख्वाहिश, क्या बनेगी वो देश की सबसे फेवरेट शेफ।
मास्टर शेफ इंडिया 2 जनवरी से रात 9 बजे सोनी एंटरटेनमेंट टेलीविजन और सोनी लिव पर।
बेटा सुमो, मिर्च की कहानी सुनोगे? कहते हैं 15th सेंचुरी में पोर्चुगीज जहाज में पहली बार मिर्च इंडिया लाए थे। बात शुरू हुई मिर्च की हिस्ट्री से।
Birds Network.
111 now 66. The problem is the wickets have fallen. 5 of them in fact. Shane Thomas amongst the wickets once again. 3 for 6. And the Falcons, they are being superb. Well, superb sides around Colombo where we are at the moment. Center of Colombo, the town hall building. Saranga's getting a break and he's brought on Ashane Bandara for some leg spin. Oh, look at that turn. Look at that turn. He's got it to turn square, Bundy.
He can't believe it, can he? Oh, Ashane Bandara batted really well. Young man getting a chance with the ball now.
Oh, yes, Bundy.
Credit must be given to Dumbula Aura with the promotion that they've given to Sikandar Raza. 14 runs before this innings. And he has to negotiate that extravagant turn from Bandara.
Beat for pace there. Much quicker by Ashane Bandara.
Yes, Bandara.
This is useful leg spin.
Boys, come on.
Adding value. That's what he's doing, Ashane Bandara.
Yes, boy, Banda. 2 dot balls here, boys. Come on.
80 kilometers per hour the speed is. It's bowled a lot in school cricket. Hardly see him bowling in first class cricket. But today, a great opportunity.
Nicely placed. But that required rate keeps rising. Singles and twos are not going to do it. Especially when you are conceding 2-3 dot balls and over. And Ashane Bandara having a ball for the first time. And you're letting him get away with an over for 3-4. It's just not good enough.
1. Good, Bundy.
End of 10, 54 for 5.
प्राइम वॉलीबॉल के सुपर ह्यूमंस जहां पब्लिक वहां डूबे प्राइम वॉलीबॉल लीग पावर्ड बाय मुकाबला बेजोड़ होगा यहाँ
Motherplay.net, Lanka Premier League 2022, season number 3. And huge thank you to all those sponsored listed there in support of this LPL.
1.
Crucial for sport to have support from the commercial industry. No doubt about that with this season of the LPL. Dumbula Aura have had a pretty tough one. Season 3 so far. Crucial for them to win this game, stay alive at the moment. Not looking like it's going to happen. 56 for 5. Still 105 needed. Yeah, big effort is required from Raza. Ball it. Yet again, that arm delivery. Working for the left arm spinner.
No feet movement. He was completely deceived by the flight. Look at Ford on the crease. Just moved slightly across. And they're enjoying themselves. And why not? Well, Dumbula sinking further. Matthew Ford out for 9. Dumbula Aura now 56 for 6.
turn now out in the middle. Just gripping and holding. Now this is the wicket. Sean, you're talking about no feet and ball going straight on. It was actually the ball before that did the job, because it gripped and turned. He was expecting the same.
And also, the low trajectory of that ball bamboozled the batsman. He didn't know where to go. Played from the crease. Another successful over. 58 for 6 after 11.
प्राइम वॉलीबॉल के सुपर ह्यूमंस जहां पब्लिक वहां रुपए प्राइम वॉलीबॉल लीग पावर्ड बाय
बेटा सुमो, मिर्च की कहानी सुनोगे? कहते हैं 15th सेंचुरी में पोर्चुगीज जहाज में पहली बार मिर्च इंडिया लाए थे। बात शुरू हुई मिर्च की हिस्ट्री से, पर नेटवर्क।
Oh, that's come out the sweet spot.
He got the ball in that meaty part of the bat. The sound suggested this hit is going to do a mile.
They'll need a few of those, I can tell you. At the moment, they need to score at 11 runs and over. We've spoken about wickets lost. This is Ashin Bandara. Doesn't really bowl much, but trying his hand with some leg spin. And that went the distance. That went a long way.
He goes again. There's a man back. The shout is catch. And it's a valiant effort to try and stop the boundary. He's not able to. 10 runs of the first 2 balls of the 12th over.
I hope he's all right. I hope he hasn't injured himself, because he went. He was going towards the ball. The momentum took him over the line. And for some reason, I thought he kind of struck himself against that board. Thankfully, he seemed to be all right.
Noor Ahmed's call was wait. Sikandar Raza, having hit the ball, saw it was wide enough to the left of extra cover. Wanted the single straight away. Shakti, one of the local sponsors. And you need a bit of energy, which we've seen from Sikandar Raza the last couple of balls. That's where you got to go.
Nicely thumped. Yeah, those hits were as tasty as munchie corn. Another one. But this will find the fielder. And for the first time in this LPL, Sikandar Raza is on 37. He was dropped a couple of times. He needed that kind of luck to be able to make an impression. 12 done. It's 72 for 6.
Broadcasters of the Lanka Premier League 2022 all around the world, this feed is going to. I'm liking this from young Noor Ahmed, very sensible. He's faced 5 balls, he's on 4 runs, he knows what his role is. Get Sikandar Raza, the batter, on strike.
Exactly right. The Nippon Paint, one of the league partners. Puts it down the ground. Sikandar Raza. Good work in the team. They'll come back for 2. Well, it will have to be Sikandar Raza from here because there is very little batting in terms of double aura. So this partnership is critical. 86 of 46 is not out of the reach of the double aura with Sikandar Raza at the wicket.
He was just looking for the single there, Sikandar Raza, get himself to the other side. Just went straight to the man, the sole man behind square on the leg side. That's short. It's gone up in the air. And it's gone all the way.
That's his ability. Off the back foot, he flat backed the ball for 6 over long.
Well, double aura might be hoping that this will be Sikandar Raza's day because he missed a fairly easy chance, should have been taken by the keeper. And now he's moved quite quickly to 45 of 32, but the job is not even half done.
I think the job is half done for the Kandy Falcons with his dismissal. That is very well bowled. He's come down the wicket, wanting to get to the pitch of the ball, didn't get to the pitch, stuck in no man's land. The ball through to the keeper. Pretty simple stumping.
Yeah, he fired the ball in, didn't he? Saw the batsman coming out of the crease, dragged the length back, just darted the ball in. Celebration time for the left arm spinner. That was his second. Good contribution made by Sikandar Raza for the first time in this LPL of 45. It's 81 for 7.
Well, 7 now. And the Dambulla aura staring defeat in the face. It's 13 overs gone, they're 82 for 7. Yeah, Sikandar Raza for the first time in the competition making a valuable contribution. Unfortunately, his dismissal, I think, has given the ascendancy to the Kandy Falcons.
Well, this is Sikandar Raza's dismissal. He was looking to come down the pitch. That was very good by Fabian Allen. Fired it in a little bit. Quick work, quick hands by the keeper. That was the final nail in the coffin as far as the double aura is concerned, because Sikandar Raza was the last of the recognised batters. These are batters who are numbers 8 and 9. Don't really have a great amount of recognition.
We were talking about defeat is staring their face. And they're going to lose this game with a huge margin, aren't they? The chances are. And it's going to affect their run rate, net run rate, furthermore. They're pretty much sure they have a chance to pick up a wicket here. It's been referred.
TV umpire to director, we have a player review for LBW. Original decision is not out. I need to check the front foot first, please. Fair delivery. Go to front on spin mission, please. I need ultra to check whether any bat involved there, please. Waiting for ultra edge. Right. Keep it rolling through. Keep it rolling through. Keep it rolling through up to the bat, please. Yes, satisfied. Bat line. No bat involved. Ball tracker when it is ready, please. Waiting for ball tracking. Ball tracker is coming. Pitching in line. Impact umpire's call. Wickets missing. Go back to on-field umpire, please. Go back.
Oh, confirmation from Hawkeye. That was just going over the top of the stumps. Not a bad review, actually. Especially when the man has advanced down the crease. And it was millimeters above the stumps.
Good umpiring.
ये भाई है
Hah?
ये भाजी है
Masuk itu.
प्रारंभ कीजिए
लूटोगे तो टूटोगे बैंक क्यों लूट रहे हो? अगर लाइफ में लूटना ही है मजे लूटो जैसे पूरा इंडिया लूटता है WWE के साथ
WWE meets
100% शुद्ध स्पोर्ट्स एंटरटेनमेंट
amazing KFC Big Bash League
Ambula aura in this run chase. Wijasinga, last ball, and there is another one. Short delivery, just not able to keep the glove away from the ball, and it's another catch behind the wicket.
What a good surprise bouncer by Chamanjit Singh. Slightly short guy, but the bouncer can be skiddy and puts in so much effort to get that ball high across the seam to skid that on. And Kalna Pereira tried his best to get out of the way, only managed to get the glove. And gives Minod Banuka an easy catch. It's been a difficult day for him. Kalna Pereira gone for a golden duck. Namulla 100 for 9.
Madushan, the new batter, well, things have changed so dramatically in this game.
Well directed bouncer, but surely should have done better. Gloving it through, because he's not express pace. By no means is there a lot of pace there.
You always coach to keep your eyes on the ball. Not in that instance. Alana was just looking downwards, hands in the air. Wrong position. Now we see a return of Hussein Thomas, and that's the right move again. Going to close things off.
just to give an idea of how to play a bouncer. That's not the way to play at all. Not watching the ball, and the gloves are too high. The basic rule is to put your hands down. Any youngster watching, that's the opposite way. You should watch the ball, get under, and keep the gloves down as well as the bat. The Rakesh and Kalnapera got it terribly wrong.
One for the over signal. Well, O'Shane Thomas, he's bowled his stop delivery to good effect. Not short of a good length area is where he is concentrated. Majority of his deliveries, oftentimes he'll go just a tad fuller and a tad shorter. And he's bowled with good pace. 3 wickets for 6 runs at the moment, and only into his 3rd over. Sure, he'll be thinking about his 4th wicket once more in his 2nd match. Was on a hat-trick, 2 wickets in the same over. They might give themselves a few headaches in picking their team for the next match. Carlos Brathwaite not playing, of course, the leading wicket taker in the tournament.
Right, the coach, put the coaching hat, guys. If you're the coach, you've got Carlos Brathwaite and O'Shane Thomas firing all guns, and you got Andre Fletcher, in my opinion, got to play outside edge and a boundary, going full this time, O'Shane Thomas. And you've got a Fabian Nal who's striking well and bowling well as well. And you've got Najibullah Zadran, who brings that stability in the middle as a batsman, who's going to pick the top 4.
Well, the 4 overseas for me, Fletcher and Brathwaite come back in. I will keep O'Shane Thomas in the team. Zaur Khan and Najibullah Zadran are the 2 that missed out for me. The batting, Pathum Nissanka comes back in, and hence that should balance it up. The way Kamindu Mendis, Ashane Bandara are batting in that middle order, I think that's good enough.
Neatly stroked through that cover point region.
This man, even in yesterday's game, it was yesterday against Colombo Stars, Karim Janad, Ben Howell, Ravi Bopar, and today Dasun Shanak playing away from the body. And this was outside edge, just keeping the good length and the hard length. Banu Rajapaksha feet nowhere. It's all about pace, bounce, and the big shoulders, bringing in that zip. That's what we have been missing in this LPL. The bowler who's going to get that extra bounce, and whoever has got it, his teammate Carlos Brathwaite got it, and he was a golden mile for the the Kandy Falcons. And O'Shane Thomas continued with 17 gone, 106 for 9.
Get set for the fireworks in the Test Series. Bangladesh versus India, 2nd Test, Thursday 22nd December.
WWE means जबर मस्ती, तगड़ा एक्शन और जमकर मजा।
बेटा सुमो, मिर्च की कहानी सुनोगे? कहते हैं 15th सेंचुरी में पोर्चुगीज जहाज में पहली बार मिर्च इंडिया लाए थे।
बात शुरू हुई मिर्च की हिस्ट्री से, पर
chance of getting a lot more, but again their strength of their bowling coming through. 6 for 9 on the cusp of yet another win.
And we were talking about it right through the day. The ability to rest players, try different combinations, and still get good results. That's what you want from a franchise when picking a team. You want to be giving opportunities to youngsters, still win matches, have X-factor players, make a difference and be entertaining. They tick all boxes.
Only worry for Falcon is a couple of niggles being carried. Saw Isrudana doing some work with the physio. The Pathum Nissanka nursing that groin injury which he picked up during the World Cup. If Kandy gets those players into the 11 as well as the 4 overseas who Russell said, which I agree as well, the 4 West Indians coming in with this man on screen, that's a formidable attack. and a very balanced team.
Hey, when you look at what they've achieved in the previous 7 matches, their first match, they batted and they won. That was against the Colombo Stars, and then they chased against the Gold Gladiators in their second match. Chased again against Jaffna Kings and won. Of course, they suffered that solitary defeat against the Gold Gladiators when they chased and lost by 12 runs. And the reason why I'm saying chase as against batted first, again, speaks to what you're saying, Russell Arnold. It's a team that can win from any position, whether batting first or chasing. Even if they don't bat properly, I think their bowling strength is such that they can still win a game, despite scoring a below par total.
In other words, you can even have a bad game and win. Whereas most of the other teams in the tournament have to have their A game going if they want a result. Well, the last day of the league stages of the Lanka Premier League. The contenders, the Jaffna Kings, they'll be up against the Colombo Stars. Now both these teams have qualified. Jaffna will meet Kandy in the qualifier. Colombo goes into the eliminator, and wait to see what happens here. It is likely that the Gold Gladiators get ahead totally on the fact that they have a very superior net run rate. But they wrap it up with the Dambulla Aura, who have never shown up at the races over the last 2-3 weeks. They haven't been there.
Yeah, very different to what I just mentioned about this Falcons team. We'll come back